What is up, guys? With Legendary Duelist Season 3 just around the corner, it is planned. Hopefully, it doesn't get pushed like every other product seems to nowadays, thanks to Konami's lack of quality, I guess. It should be July 22nd. And yeah, so we'll see if Konami sticks to that plan. And we're going to see some leaks that we've been getting. We've been getting quite a lot of leaks, not just for this set. We've been getting a lot of leaks in general in weird places. But yeah, it's a month away and we're getting some juicy leaks. Starting off here, we're getting imports. Mystical Elf White Lightning, and then we also have 𝗦𝗘𝗔𝗟 Golden Burst and 𝗦𝗘𝗗𝗜𝗔𝗟. If I can find that, I don't think I will be able to find that, but basically if these sound familiar to you, it's because the OCG got these about a year ago, probably a little bit less than a year ago, and really the only one that you have to worry about, or the one that is going to be good and actually used, is Mystical Elf White Lightning. I've covered it already in the channel, but like I said, it was released about a year ago, so let's go ahead and read the effect. When a monster your opponent controls activates its effect while you control a level 5 or higher normal monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, negate the effect. During your opponent's battle phase, quick effect, you can target one normal monster in either graveyard and then special summon it to your field. And if you do, all monsters have to attack that monster this turn, if able, while you control it. And you can only use each effect of this card, standard text at the end there. Basically, if you run any normal monsters, you have a free negate with this card, and you can also Monster Reborn a normal monster, and while your opponent I mean, there's a lot of big boss monsters nowadays, so if you normal summon a Neos, a Dark Magician, or a Blue Eyes, it's probably going to get run over, just like your mom on... Alright, I had to cut that. I was coughing. Sorry. So yeah, it's just like your mom. We'll leave it at that. Just like your mom. I think this card is really good, and I think I was one of the few people when this was first announced that actually liked it. People were saying, "Oh, normal monster support, whatever." But the only thing I see that's not that good is the run through effect in some decks. Because yeah, Blue Eyes can get run over. Yes, Neos can get run over. Yes, Dark Magician can get run over. But Elemental Hero Neos has Honest Neos that can help it boost from itself from 2,500 attack to 5,000 attack, and I think Dark Magicians have a card similar that has a similar Honest like effect in the form of like a Apprentice Illusion Magician or something like that. I forgot the name. I'll try to put like a graphic, hopefully, but I really do think that's pretty good. Because it says if they are able to attack, they have to, meaning that you can actually force your opponent to OTK themselves. Again, some people, when this card first came out, some of the tubers, or at least from what I remember, they were not happy about this card. This is the only good import that we're getting, and probably the only reason these cards are getting imported in this set, because it kind of ties in with Neos, it ties in with Dark Magician, because of the normal monster-ness of it. Moving on here, we have 𝗦𝗘𝗗𝗜𝗔𝗟 Golden Burst. We'll read it. The effect is pretty short here. Quick effect, you can tribute one monster special summon this card from your hand. Extender, sure, you can only use this effect of 𝗦𝗘𝗗𝗜𝗔𝗟 Golden Burst once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. This card's attack becomes that monster's current attack until the end of this turn. I mean, really, there's nothing there. So going back to Mystical Elf White Lightning, why it's just so good is the negation. If it didn't have the negation, people even trying to force that OTK would not run it, right? That's why this card is so good. This card does not have a negate. Therefore it's not good. Moving on here, we have some guy named 𝗦𝗔𝗓 with a happy face. I guess we're getting some Destiny board reprints as commons, so that's kind of cool, I guess. And we also have some Archfiend cards. This looks to be like an ultra rare, and then we have the Dark Magicians as a secret rare, which I called because that was kind of obvious. If you have half a brain, you would have guessed that. So I at least half a brain confirmed. It looks beautiful. Like, I know it's hard to see, and I'll try to see if I can zoom in a little. Oh, that's better. All right. It looks really nice, and that's to be expected. I bought the Starlight version of this, and it looks beautiful. I'm not a Dark Magician fanboy by any means. I do think there's a lot of Dark Magician or DM era pandering, but when a set like this, you have to pander. I mean, this set is Legendary Duelist Season 3, and that was for Legendary Duelist 5 and 6, and both of them had Jaden, right? And then one of them had Yugi. So you have to pander to heroes, you have to pander to Dark Magicians in a set that is reprinting those other sets. You just gotta, right? So anyways, moving on here, Honest Neos as an ultra rare, I guess. We already have it as an ultra rare printing. I think we also have it as a super rare and as a secret rare. So was it needed? Actually, yes, it was, because I remember selling some Honest Neos, or Honesty Neos as it's probably termed in the OCG, unless I'm having a stroke. The I sold them for quite a lot of money. So yeah, this is a pretty good reprint. Magician's Combination, obviously, it's expected as well as an ultra rare. Maybe I am having a stroke here, struggling to speak. Sangin as an ultra rare is really weird, and Ebon Illusion Magician is not as weird. I like it. I like this reprints. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't looked at the market price for this currently, but again, we are pandering to the DM and the heroes. We're pandering to the Chads in this set, and I can't seem to zoom out. So let's go over here, because we've got even more goodies here. So Giltia, the D Knight Soul Spear, is the other import, and the effect reads, unless I can zoom in. As Twitter is just not that great. If you control no monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. When this card is normal summoned, you can banish one monster your opponent controls with equal or higher attack than this card. You can discard one card, add one of the following monsters from your deck to your hand. So it either has to be a level 7 Dark Dragon, a level 6 Dark Machine, or a level 5 Water Warrior. And the only good thing about this right now in the format that we have currently is the level 5 warrior monster. And you might be thinking, man, this guy's high. And yes, I am. Okay, I'm not. But we're getting water support literally in like a week or two. So yeah, keep that in mind. And then also, we have a really good water support card in that set that will enable OTKs for decks that emphasize in the water attribute. So I really do think, I mean, this card sucks, but if you want to experiment with it in any one of those archetypes that it's kind of helping out or aiding here, then it's probably going to be water for this format. Speaking of water, Liquid Boy, obviously, again, if you have half a brain, you knew it was going to be a secret rare. It looks really nice, but what looks better is Soul Servant, because look at that boy good. It looks really nice. Predaplant is also a very obvious reprint at this point. When I made my original video for my predictions, I did say Golden Boy, which is, his full name is Evil Hero, Adusted Gold, and Malicious Bane, and also the Magician Souls card. So we got those reprinted as secret rares already. It makes sense that they're gonna kind of skip those for the time being. And we also have Curse Necrofear, which again makes sense because we're skipping the previously mentioned cards. However, this is in the part of the video where I unfortunately have to complain about this set, because what we know from this set is we have those 3 imports that probably shouldn't have been an import in this set. They should have been an import in one of the Brothers of Legends. One of what was the last set we got for imports? Ghost from the Past. They could have stuck Kluger in here, which makes a lot more sense for the set. And I think people would have been happier, including me. They're kind of shoehorning in crap that shouldn't be in the set, like 𝗦𝗘𝗗𝗜𝗔 and the other guy, 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗏. I am happy about Mystical Elf, but it just so happens to be that it was a good card, right? Or an interesting card. If it wasn't an interesting or somewhat decent or potentially a good card, then I would be complaining about this the same thing for it here. Curse Necrophere, obviously it's needed. It's like a 60, was it 60 or $40 card as an ultra rare from the set, that even though no one uses it, who the hell is using Curse of Necrophere besides masturbating to, because that boy is sexy no matter what. Masturbate to Necrophere, hashtag I dare you. But I really don't think, I'm not liking the direction for this set. We're also slated to, and I don't have a picture of this, and it's because it's not confirmed, to be honest. These leaks, we can kind of say it's confirmed. It's not confirmed yet that a Dusted Gold, Malicious Bane, and the Magician Souls are going to be reprinted. I think that is a big mistake, because right now, besides Magician Souls, the other two cards are very, very, very cheap, and they're also potentially going to be ultra rares in the set, which they were already ultra rares, and they've already been reprinted as secret rares. So this, unless they're reprinted as commons, which I doubt, severely doubt, that would actually be a really, huge twist on Konami's part. It just doesn't, it's not a good reprint for those cards, because they're so cheap and they're not giving them a new rarities, and it's too soon. That's my opinion. Magician Souls is a little bit different, where they both, it falls under a lot of the criteria I just mentioned for the previous cards, but at least that card is a $40 plus card currently, which does need a reprint. So that's where I'll leave it. I think season 3, Konami had a lot of potential with, and they kind of screwed it up with the imports. I really do still like the secrets, though. There's a lot of potential. That Curse Necrophere, I forgot the hashtag, but make sure you put it on Twitter, I guess. And then the Predaplant card, obviously needed. That's also a $20 card currently. Liquid Boy, that was touching $100+ needed. Soul Servant, $40+ needed. Were the other secrets needed? No. But it is what it is. I am going to buy the hell out of this set. This set, if you guys want investment advice, don't look on YouTube. Do not trust people like me. But yeah, get this set. I mean, this is a no-brainer. Buy singles and invest in this set. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one.